Hello guys, this is Pep from Pep back at it again, and today we finally have the first of many updated versions that are coming in these days. I hope I can get to you with all of them as soon as possible. This is the first one to begin with because this actually was one of the most requested. So as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I'm talking about Synchron, actually Stardust, and the update actually with the extra zone that we've got and the extra slot for our extra deck. So pretty nice stuff. Before jumping right into it, of course guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here of course with yugioh, and the skill is of course shooting star road. So real quick, you begin with this guy in the graveyard, and the turn you summon the Stardust Dragon, you can play a formula synchron from outside of your deck, and then for the following, as soon as you summon this, starting from when you summon this, when you play the formula synchron, and for the whole turn, during your opponent's turn, you cannot summon any other monster except Dragon, Wind type, and Warrior Synchro, always Wind type monsters. So that's actually the luck. But we're pretty cool with that. So this build looks pretty similar to the other one, but we have some significant changes. First thing first, we are playing a couple of junk converter right here, and the reason may be not so clear because we definitely play only junk synchron as a tuner, so we cannot get advantage of discarding this card with another tuner to have the junk synchron. So why are we playing this? Because of the so many DD Crow that are already out there. So of course when they're playing against you, they're gonna banish your junk converter in the graveyard, the one that you have thanks to the skill. So you don't want to have definitely at least another one. I just played 2 to fulfill the requirements of the skill that wants you to play at least 8 among junk and synchron monsters. That's why I played 2. And then we have, as always, the Rush Warrior, as in the previous version, just to make this big boy reach 6k, as well as this guy reach 4200, pretty nice. But not only for that, as you will see, this is really important in terms of recover, because when this guy is in the graveyard, you can just banish it to recover one of your synchron tuna, and this is actually pretty good in this deck because we only play 3 junk synchron, and that's it for the tuna monsters. Then we have the new edition Junk Forward. He actually ended up spending more than 2k gems for this, so it was actually a waste, but I was so happy to play this, so honestly I don't care. Junk Forward, this was first released only in the Destructor deck, but then it came out in the mini box, the one of Phantom Knights. And why do we want to play this card? For a couple of reasons. This guy actually can be, it is a special summon out of nowhere, and you will see the combo in the replay, so stay tuned for those, because those are crazy. And actually this guy let us have an insane board. Basically we can actually end up with the Stardust Warrior during our opponent's turn, then a Stardust Dragon to defend, actually to have a negation for a destruction effect, and so these all together, and the Red Wyvern. So this means we have something to pop. We can pop our opponent's monster here if he has an attack higher than our Stardust Warrior. Pretty nice. So summon negation, destruction negation, and popping. Really good. Then we have reinforcement of the army, just so that we play 7 junk synchron, because we have 3 junk synchron, other 3 tuning that can search for junk synchron, and then the reinforcement of the army. And basically this is pretty good because you can actually add the Rush Warrior to your hand, or you can also add the Junk Forward. So that's really good, to be honest. Just so versatile, you can search anything. Then we have triple Mystical Space Typhoon for the so many back rows that we have right there, and triple Synchro Chase. This card is insane because it's the one that allows us to have the additional summon with Stardust Dragon, and actually the additional summon for that Red Wyvern. So this is the key card. Also keep in mind that as long as this card is on the field, your opponents cannot chain anything to our Stardust or Warrior Synchro monster. So keep in mind that if we want to negate Stardust with Stardust Dragon, or if we want to negate the Summer with Stardust Warrior, and we have a Synchro Chase on the field, our opponent cannot respond to that. Pretty good. And then last but not least, I know this is 21 card, but I felt like it was needed. I mean, no traps, why not? Traxxas, Trapple, we do not need explanation for this. So for the extra deck, pretty similar to the previous one. The only we have a couple of changes. The first one is that the Samsara, the Dragon of Rebirth, instead of the Crimson Hamadrex. That's why we have different ways to deal with cards that cannot be targeted, thanks to the Stardust Warrior that can reach actually 6k, and also because this guy is pretty good. When it's destroyed, you can special summon a monster in either player's graveyard, so it is a very nice defensive play that can bring back these big boys. So definitely a nice choice. And last but not least, as I told you before, Red Wyvern with a quick effect, insane, that you can summon with the junk forward. But of course guys, if you want to see the whole combo, stay tuned for the replays. Very nice. Let's jump right into them. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Yami Yugi. Let's see what we have. Shooting Star Road. It's us to go first. What and we have right here. So tuning to begin with, having the Junk Synchron, then Synchro Chase is here, then the Typhoon set. So first you want to special summon the Junk forward, because you can special summon him only if you control no monsters. Keep in mind that it is the first thing you have to do. This is the full combo right here. Junk Synchron into the Junk Converter. First turn, so Junk Warrior. So what happens from now, after you summon Junk Warrior, is that Synchro Chase is gonna pop and says, do you want to activate the effect? And you're gonna say, no, you do not want to activate the effect of Synchro Chase now, but you do want to activate the effect of Junk Converter. There you go. So you get the Junk Synchron here, then Synchro Summon into Stardust Dragon. Now the effect of Synchro Chase pops up again, and you want to click yes. So you get back your Junk Synchron, so now you can go into Red Wyvern, and now and only now you can go with the skill, because remember, after the skill you cannot summon Red Wyvern. So now we can use the skill. Formula Synchron is here, but you want to Synchro Summon during your opponent's turn. Why? Because if you do it during your opponent's turn, you're gonna be able to use the effect of Synchro Chase once again and have another monster on the field. So look at that. So it's his turn, he's got the Dark Magical Circle, I went with the Typhoon straight away, and then he's got the Strength in Unity. Pretty strange, because this is Master of Fusion Paladin. Wait, what? So it was pretty nice to see it. And he's got the Polymerization into the Dark Paladin, as you can see right there, then the Strength in Unity to target my Stardust Dragon, Formula Synchron to avoid that, to dodge that into the Stardust Warrior. I didn't want it to bring another dragon on the field, and also because if this guy is destroyed, I can bring out the other big boy, the other Jet Warrior from the extra deck. So Stardust Warrior is here, and Synchro Chase happens, so Stardust Dragon is back, but he has a set card, but as soon as he attacks, Red Wyvern's effect, pop it, and he just scooped. That's how you made an amazing, that's how you can make an amazing turn one. There you go. Second duel, my boys. 6 win in a row. Shooting Star Road, it's activated, it's got Black Wind to the top, it's us to begin, and we have not the perfect but a very good hand. So tuning to begin with, having a Junk Synchron and milling the deck. We milled the other one actually, so actually Rush Warrior can be really important. So we have Junk Warrior first summon, of course, we can speed things up because this is always the same. Junk Converter into Stardust Dragon, Synchro Chase at this point because we wanna actually I actually went for the Junk Warrior summon because there was no point in summoning Junk Synchron, of course, because we do not have the Junk forward, right? So it's his turn now. He's got the Simoon with the Blackwing. So as soon as he toggle on, you wanna have right here, as soon as he summon a tuner and a non-tuner, you wanna go into your Synchro Summon into your Stardust Warrior, or if he summons to level 4, because this means he wanna go into the into an XC summon, right? So as soon as Board of the Spirit hits the field, Formula Synchron's effect activates. Stardust Warrior, so he can't activate nothing in response to this summon. And then Synchro Chase activates, we can bring back the Stardust Warrior. If he manages to summon the guy that pops, we can negate that. He's got the Seasworm Rush, but it's useless right now. Then Synchro Summon into Ancient Pixie. Stardust Warrior says no thank you, and he just scooped. Look at that. So even if he had some more stuff to summon the big boy that pops right here with the Rain Shower, we have Stardust Dragon to negate that, to negate the effect and destruction. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This instead was my third win in a row against Shark. Let's see what we have. It's us to go first. We have Tuning to begin with, to have the Junk Synchron. Then I summoned Junk Synchron. I decided not to go with Junk Forward just because I didn't have Synchro Chase. So I mean, there was no point in doing that. So we have, I mean, as an additional defense maybe, but maybe it's better not. So I mean, it depends on the opponents, of course, I guess. So we have Stardust Dragon, Wall Stuff, Formula Synchron, of course, and there you go. He's got the Ice Barrier stuff. So as soon as he has a couple of level 4, there you go. Stardust Warrior is here to negate any summon, any Synchron XC summon. There you go. XC summon into the Spider Shark. I can just negate that. There you go. But the Spider Shark, when he's sent to the graveyard, activates the effect. So he can special summon one of these of his boys back. And then it's actually a token to have more defense. In the end of phase, the Stardust Warrior comes back from the graveyard. Now we have Typhoon to begin with, to pop another Typhoon, actually, not a good choice. Then the Junk Forward to get rid of the token. He's got the Medallion to have the Revealer. Best pick ever. So he's got now the Revealer to use the effect and summon the Tuner, but now even if he makes both level 4, he can't do nothing. He can even go into Trishula. He decides to go into Greater Dragon, but Stardust Warrior says no thank you. I mean, I can keep doing that. And Greater Dragon's effect though, let his special summon the Revealer back on the field and phase. Stardust Warrior is back. And at this point, I can just I summon the Junk Synchron to go into the Junk Converter, Synchro summon into Samsara in case something happens, then Junk Synchron, and then I went into Junk Destroyer to pop the back row that he revealed. It was the Forbidden Lands. Not a good choice, because now I can just stuck with Stardust Warrior and I have lethal thanks to Rush Warrior. 6k, actually more than 4k to the face. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Fourth duel against Oster. Let's see what we have. It's him to begin, and we had such a perfect hand to go first. So he's got the Stratus to begin with, having a Celestial. So I guess he has Clock of Destiny, of course. Grabbing a Clock Tower, praising to his end, activating it. Of course, the effect of the skill, the second one, to put 3 counters on it, and adding a Mystical Space Typhoon to his end. Only one back row, so of course this is gonna be a Mystical Space Typhoon. I began with the reinforcement of the army because we need the Junk Synchron, of course, to begin with. So we do not care about the back row because we know it is a Mystical Space Typhoon, so we can speed things up right here. Junk Synchron, of course, then summoning the Stardust Dragon. Then before going into the Stardust Dragon, I went with Synchro Chase, and then Stardust Warrior, and then I wanted to use my Synchro Chase effect to bring back the Stardust Dragon, but it's got the Typhoon, so he knew how this works. But now we have the treasures ready, so we got rid of the Stratus. Then it's got the Liquid Soldier to pop my back row. Wrong choice. I can just treacherous both of them and be chilling. Now he has no more Typhoon to get rid of this, but it's got Polymerization into Sunrise. Grabbing a Mythical Fusion is not done yet. Mythical Fusion, summoning Tornado and actually drawing 2. Look at that, Celestial to draw 2. Actually, he didn't activate the effect of Liquid Soldier. I don't know why, honestly. He attacked my Stardust Warrior, the effect to summon Jet Warrior to bounce the Sunrise back in the deck. Then it's our turn to go. Junk Synchron is here. We can just summon our guy back. Samsara the Dragon of Rebirth, then the effect to grab Junk Synchron, and then I went into Junk Destroyer as a right to annihilate, pop that, and I attacked. that was a mistake, honestly, because I could have just used this and keep my Jet Warrior to attack twice and have little. Don't ask me why. I think I just misclicked, basically. Or I was leaving, I don't know. He's got Blazeman. Look at that top tier draw. Polymerization into Sunrise that is coming back. Now he's got the Liquid Soldier's effect this time activated to draw 2 and discard 1. Grabbing a Miracle Fusion is not done yet. Miracle Fusion into another Sunrise. That is gonna be, that misplay is gonna cost me the duel. Attacking this with Sunrise, getting rid of the Chunk Destroyer, popping this side of the Dragon Rebirth, but I can use the effect. I can bring back Stardust Warrior. He attacked, hand trap, Rush Warrior to hand him in his turn. That's how you freaking do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, against Joywheeler from the SOD, it's in to begin. Red Dice Roulette. We can speed things up here. He's gonna end up with Red Dice Fusion in his hand, of course. Let's see what he's gonna summon with that. Red Dice Insight to grab the Red Dice Fusion is going to summon the Meteor one, right? The Black Meteor. There you go. Meteor Black Comet. Inflicting some damage. He has a set card that should be the... Did he have that? No, he didn't. So I just went with Typhoon to pop it. It is another Typhoon, and the effect of his dragon, the Dragon of Mana, actually the Mana Dragon Zinitron activates. You can summon that guy back and recycle the Red Dice Insight. Pretty nice move. So first thing first, we have the Junk Forward, then Junk Synchron. So the whole combo, as I told you before, he's here. We have Synchro Chase, so Junk Warrior. You do not want to activate the effect of Synchro Chase here, but you do want to activate the effect of Junk Converter that is coming back, that's bringing back the Junk Synchron. Now Stardust Dragon Summon. Now you want to use the effect of Synchro Chase to go to revive the Junk Synchron so that you can go into Red Wyvern. We're not done yet. The Formula Synchron play from with the skill. We actually wanted to add the 3 tuners on the top of our attack because Shooting Star Dragon is here. Then the effect to have at least 3 attacks. Look at that. And 4. So we got 4 attacks right here. Red Wyvern to pop the Meteor Black Comet Dragon that brings back the Archfiend of Lightning, but then he just cooped because I have 4 attack with my Shooting Star Dragon and the additional attack of Red Wyvern. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, I hope you like this updated version, actually with the plays, with the new extra monster slot and the extra slot in the extra deck. I hope you liked. Of course, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and let me know if you like to see also the updated version of this deck, but the one with the Silent Swordsman. Let me know if you want to see that in the comment section down below. Guys, that was all for today's videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.